So this is Aqua, and I'm going to show you how I pick his pin feathers. Here, can you come over here and view him from the front so they can see the pin feathers? So you can see these little spikes, those weird looking feathers. So that's how the feather grows through the skin. Is in this little spike, and you can see this dust on my finger. That's because I'm breaking down this shell. Hi. Yeah, you grew me back? Okay. And when these are opened, it will allow the feather to come out of this little straw. And this little straw is made of keratin, the same thing that our hair, skin, and nails are made out of. And these are just so fun to pick at. Now, you see that he has a lot of pin feathers on his head and he has hardly any on the rest of his body. That is because he picks them himself with his beak. And that's called preening. Just like a cat grooms themselves, so do birds. And in the wild, his mate would do this. But he's in a cage without a mate. So, he lets me do it. If you do this to a lot of other birds, whether they're pet birds or wild birds, it's very likely that they will bite you. A wild bird would probably never let you get close enough to do it, but if you have a friend's bird, if you do this the wrong way, it's kind of like a sliver poking out with their head, and if you do it the wrong way, the sliver can poke them back, and that's of course very painful, so then they might bite you. And if they fluff up their feathers like this, see how they're fluffed up kind of? So they can change their feathers. They can like put them down smooth to their head like this, or they can actually raise them up. And when they raise up just the head feathers, including these front feathers near the beak, sometimes they want to be petted. When they raise up just the feathers back here, but keep these feathers slicked back, that can actually mean they're aggressive. So it can be really hard to read their signals and their body language, but that's something that's super important. This particular bird is unusually gentle, and even though he is actually sending me a ton of mixed signals because he's very excited, he's very happy that I'm picking his pin feathers right now, I'm comfortable with him because I've had him for quite a while. We spend lots of time together. Are you just going to be cute for the camera now? There we go. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, does that feel so good? Yeah. There we go. And I just got one open, and there's the feather that just came out. And so there's still a little bit at the root. I kind of be careful at the roots. You don't want to pull when you do this. It's like you just want to take these things here and just kind of break them down a little bit. And don't get too caught up. He has so many, wow. You can see how pointy they are. But they don't hurt me when they touch me. It's not like a cactus or anything like that. But I wouldn't get too caught up in completely like getting all the way down to the root and getting all of this off, because they can use their foot like he just did on this side. I'm not sure if you guys saw it. They can use their foot to scratch their head. My Amazon parrot is really good at using her foot to completely get rid of her pin feathers. And my Amazon parrot rarely has pin feathers on her head. But my conure here, this is a green cheek conure. He just wants to groom me back now. He doesn't want to bite me. This is just like he's like, you cleaned my pin feathers and now I'll clean yours. This bird has always been really obsessed with my fingertips and fingernails. He was hand-fed as a baby by humans, and he really loves people. He's really sweet. So I think that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know if you guys want to learn anything else about my birds. If you guys want to see more of Aqua. Can I have a kiss? That wasn't much of a kiss from him, but he didn't bite me, so I'll take it. Bye-bye, babies.